Welcome to LB Two Sisters, One Journey, the podcast where real life, health, and growth meet. We're Lori and Bobbi, two sisters showing up honestly and navigating this journey together. Before we dive in, just a quick reminder, this episode is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is not medical advice. Now let's get into today's episode. Hi everyone, we're Lori and Bobbi. If you're new here, we're two sisters in midlife learning how to take better care of our health and sharing everything we learn along the way.
And trust us, we're figuring this out as we go. We're not experts. We're just two sisters trying to show up for ourselves a little better every day.
Today we want to talk about something simple, something free, and something almost everyone can do right away. Walking.
And if you're thinking walking, that's it? We used to think the same thing.
But the more we started learning about midlife health, hormones, metabolism, and aging, the more we realized walking may actually be one of the most powerful things we can do. For me personally, I always kind of knew walking was important, but it didn't really become a priority until my health started scaring me a little. My A1C was 6.1. I was extremely exhausted all the time, and I was overweight. It was really a wake-up call for me, so I started reading and learning more about health, and over the past year, I realized walking needed to become something I prioritized.
For me, it was a little different. I started noticing I was waking up with aches and stiffness more often. And that's when you start realizing your body is changing in midlife. You can't just ignore movement anymore.
When I started walking more consistently, the first thing I noticed was more energy. I wasn't constantly exhausted the way I used to be. And something that surprised me was I didn't feel as bloated all the time either.
For me, walking does something different. It really helps clear my brain. Life gets busy, work, responsibility, the constant grind, and walking is one of the few times my brain actually slows down. It's really refreshing.
Something I wish I understood earlier is how helpful walking can be during menopause. I actually went through menopause earlier than many women, and unfortunately, I didn't realize how much movement could help. So I probably suffered longer than I needed to. And that's part of why we talk about this stuff now. Because if another woman can learn sooner than I did, that's a good thing.
One of the biggest struggles for women our age when it comes to exercise is just life. We're working, taking care of family, dealing with the responsibilities, and we're just tired.
Consistency is the hardest part. Doing it even when you don't feel like it. When I can't get outside, I will walk on a walking pad for about 30 minutes. It's not glamorous, but it works.
I like walking after work when I can. It helps clear my head.
Walking together is definitely our favorite thing, though.
I thought we might be the most easily started walkers ever.
Yes, we walk a lot on trails and wood paths.
And someone will come up behind us and we jump like we just saw a ghost.
Or one of us will trip on a stick and scream thinking it's a snake.
And then we laugh so hard we can barely walk.
So walking also doubles as entertainment apparently.
One thing that surprised me was the peace it gives me. Sometimes it's the only time during the day where everything just slows down.
And something else that surprised me was realizing walking actually is real exercise. You don't have to kill yourself with a workout. Just walk at a pace where you can still have a conversation is enough to get real benefits. There is a lot of research showing that.
Some days I really just want to sleep. But I remind myself that change never happens if I don't change.
Exactly. Sometimes it's just about showing up anyway.
One thing that motivates me is seeing healthcare in our family. Our parents are still young, and we've had some scary moments with their health, and it makes you realize you want a different future.
I want to grow older, strong, and healthy, not frail. This is a huge motivator. If you're watching this and you haven't exercised in years and feel overwhelmed, start with a 10-minute walk. Just move your body. Then slowly increase your time and pace.
And let walking free your mind. Walking outside is my favorite, but even on a walking pad, it gives your brain a break.
If you're watching this and you feel like you're too far behind,
or it's too late to start taking care of yourself, it's not.
You're not too old.
And it's never too late to start putting your health first. Taking action now can still change your future.
We're learning and figuring this out right alongside you, and sharing everything we learn along the way.
And remember, beautiful people, it's never too late, you're not too old, and the best is yet to come. If this episode spoke to you and you want to take this journey with us, hit subscribe and stay connected. Share this episode with somebody who may need it. And leave a review. It truly helps more women find our channel. If you'd like to connect us with Beyond the Show, check out the links in our bio for all our social platforms. You don't have to do this alone, and we'll meet you right back here in our next episode.